What's going on? Am I live? I'm here. I am alive. Are you alive? We're all alive. And we started 1 minute late, so everybody can complain. How y'all doing, everybody? I'm glad that you're here. My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. It's a simple title for a simple video. I'm a simple person. Vegas is still great. Come in and debate me on it. Be nice about it. If you're disrespectful, I get to just give you the boot. Mods, we're going to have some trolls. Mods are on patrol tonight. 2852 people in the chat. Let's see if we can get some likes. How you doing today? How was your day out there in your life, in your land? My day was good. I managed to go to the film and strip some stuff. I managed to go to the strip and film some stuff. I got recognized as Not Leaving Las Vegas and as another channel, which was always fun. But I figure people are drinking on the strip, and I have nice hair. That's all I can say. But anyways, yeah, so I got everybody here. Buckeyes. Oh, Brucey is here. Yeah, those contacts are not in yet. Like. Hi, all. Hey, Sherry Johnson is here. Okerlund is here. Rick Peterson's here. Sue Sinclair, iPro. You look new. Hopefully you behave yourself. Oh, my God. We have Punky Power from Mr. Classic TV 1980. Wasn't it fun yesterday having Richard Wilkin here? I got to move the black cat. He's chilling underneath, but I'm going to kill him with my chair. Wasn't it fun having Richard Wilkin here last night? That was fun. Soon there will be more mods than regular accounts, iPro says. Oh, iPro, you don't even have to be in the chat. Guess what? I will pull a lot more people than you think I will. But, you know, what do I know? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a lousy YouTube streamer, right? Hi, Steven. Hi, Brianna. How you doing? Hey, iPro, if you don't like the chat, you can go find another one because I'll do them, but I don't need the snarky comments. Maybe you mean that in a mean way, but I'm kind of over it. Okerlund is here. I'm not trying to be a jerk to you guys, but at this point in time, I'm just trying to do my best, and the mods keep us from having trolls that will say all sorts of obscene, horrible things. Okerlund's in the house. Thank you. Suzanne is here. Where is Jim? Suzanne? My God, is he in the chat too? That would be cool if he was. Let's see if he is. Oh my God, he's not here. Okay, sitting at the New York right now, loving Vegas, Travis says. Day was good. Ontario cases lowest yet, like 0 in London. London's in England. You can't fool me. I'm just kidding. I know London, Ontario. Desiree says, only thing as of late lights up my day. Well, thank you, Desiree, but you seem like a positive person. I've checked out your Instagrams and stuffs. Hit 30,000. I did. I did it actually last night at some point, I think. I don't know. I always do a great job. Well, that's actually just a matter of opinion, right? Oh, Jim is here. Haha. I didn't know if Jim, I figured Jim and Suzanne, you shared a common name, and then I said at Jim and I couldn't find you, and I was like, where did he go? Not so hot today. Man, it's still warm in this room, man. I'll tell you. Is that the real Phil? So won't the real Phil Hemeth please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. I don't even know who Phil Hellmuth is. Isn't that terrible of me? Let's find out who he is. Let's see. Phil Hellmuth is a winner of the main event of the 1989 World Series of Poker at the main event of 2012. Well, there's an easy way to find this out. All we got to do is go to the YouTube machine, and then we got to type in his name. I'm sure he has an actual YouTube channel. My download is very slow tonight. Screw you, CenturyLink. You suck. Let's see if he has a real channel. I'll go to Filter. I'll click on Channel. And, yeah, there he is. Phil Hellmuth. Well, maybe not. There's only 1,000 subscribers. Oh, yeah, there it is. So I will show you guys this, okay? So this is the real Phil Hellmuth channel, okay? So we can get to the bottom. Whoa, Shujak, thank you so much, my friend. So here's the real Phil channel, and that's his channel. And it says the official channel. Event alone, thank you so much. I really wish I could ship my masks overseas. It never works out. They're always more money than you would imagine. So that's the real Phil channel. The other guy might just share the same name, or it's an alternate channel, but I doubt it. And it's not really him. That's the real one. The real one has a smiling face of a guy holding out his hand. And it says right on the page, it says about the official YouTube channel for the 15-time World Series of Poker champ and author of the book #Positivity, 8 Life Tips, Phil Hellmuth Jr. So I guess that's not the real Phil Hellmuth. Will he please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. I actually challenged this Phil Hellmuth fellow to email me. I got an email address. It's somewhere. It's over there. It's over there. Over there. Email me, dirt. Come on, call my phone. Prove it. Can't do it. I'm gonna miss Vegas. I miss going to Vegas. Backdrop is nice. Yeah, we got some nice peaceful water at the Bellagio. This must be the winter version of Las Vegas, where the Bellagio lakes are solid frozen. I'll be house sitting in Vegas next week. Cool. First time on live chat. Say hello, Susie. Kentu, Lerma. Thank you. So, what do you mean no topic? Vegas is still great. Come debate me, I dare you. It's right in the topic, my friends. It's right somewhere on this page. I don't know where it is. Hola a todos mis amigos. ¿Qué onda, Esteban? ¿Qué onda, Esteban? Esteban es aquí. Yo soy Esteban. Esteban. Aquí. El hombre aquí is Esteban. I also think he has 2 L's in his name. Burner account, indeed. What hotels waive the resort fees? I don't know, man. What resort fees? What are those? I never heard of those before. What kind of drugs am I on? See what I tell you guys about these chatters, man. These chatters. Cape 6 is here. I go for the strip clubs and nightclubs, so I can't justify going until fully they open up. Okay, so I understand what you're saying. You go for the nightclubs and you go for the adult gentlemen's clubs. And I can actually say I can't really debate you at that point. However, I could say, would you be willing to come in here and try something new? I mean, there has to be something you can do that will help you enjoy your life. Whoa, not leaving Las Vegas. Live strong. Lives strong. Thank you so much, Brianna. I'm not on any drugs, Phil. People just don't understand, man. I got home. I was wiped after the live stream last night. We pulled 2 hours out of this son of a gun, and I couldn't sleep until 3:30 in the morning, and then I overslept my alarm. I mean, it went off. My phone told me I missed my alarm. I overslept my alarm, woke up at 8, said, oh my God, I'm in huge trouble, and I just ran out of the house. And iPro was joking. I love you too, iPro. Man to man kind of brother to brother thing. I guess living in Las Vegas is like paying your mortgage every month and the hidden fees and the electricity costs for your air conditioning, Jay says. That's funny. What I could say, if you say, I can't come to Vegas, all I do are nightclubs. Well, that's okay. You do that at night. There's got to be something you do during the day to pass the time. Don't say you spend 12 hours sleeping and 12 hours at a club. It doesn't make any sense. So I'd say, why don't you come here and try some new experiences? Just try it. See if you like it. I was supposed to see Billy Idol at the Palms. Like a rebel yell. He says more. My wife said when I first started dating her, she said, oh yeah, I saw Billy Idol at the beach at Mandalay Bay. He was like this big. And I said, what? You had like a really bad seat? She says, no, he's just real short. And I was like, okay, good one. That was a nice little play on words. Steven, that was so cool that Richard Wilk was here last night for an hour. Yeah, he actually did a nice job at answering you guys. The only Rick in the channel is a guy named Rick Peterson right now, but I'm glad that Rick Peterson is here too. What's the electrical bill company out in what's the electrical bill company? It's called NV Energy. It's actually partially owned by Warren Buffett. So everybody was paranoid that the power bills will go up. It's the Stephen J. Campbell Show. Thank you so much. I'll try to rock it out tonight again. So I got Philip Bennett in the house. I got Shujak Shine here, Nevada Power. I actually call it NV Energy for the last 10 years or so. It was Nevada Power back in the day. Please give me your thoughts on whether you think it is safe to fly with the virus out in the world. Gregory, one of my regulars. Well, here's the thing, right? If you're going to fly and you're on an airplane that's packed, airplanes generally have good filtration systems. I mean, if you're willing to wear a mask the entire flight, I mean, and not, touch things, I mean, you're just as safe, I guess. The whole idea of socially distancing is because they say that if it sprays 6 feet, and most people don't spray when they sneeze 6 feet. So I would say, I don't know what to tell you. I would say this. Yes, it would be safe to fly as long as the following things happen. Number one, you're flying with somebody from your household. So you're in this seat, they're in this seat. And then I guess there's a person beside you, so that goes out the window, I suppose. But I guess that's my point, right? Like, maybe it's not a busy flight, and I don't know. Maybe it's not at all safe. I'd say that, though, you're just as safe flying as you are standing in a line in Las Vegas. So I guess if you're willing to come to Las Vegas, you're willing to fly. Just make sure that maybe you want to wear gloves on the flight. I mean, the airplanes are generally very cold. You're not going to start sweating in your hands. So wear gloves on the flight. Change the gloves often. Hand sanitizer, masks, and just stay the hell away from everybody. Flying America Airlines Sunday to Vegas, and they are packing them in. Yeah, they have to. I mean, they have to make a profit. For a long time, for like 2 months straight, we actually had more, the airlines were flying essentially empty. Something about some kind of rule where the airlines have to keep flying or else they lose that route or route if you're in Canada. Post the week 1 NFL betting lines on your green screen. I could do that, but here's the betting line. There's going to be absolutely nobody in the stands, I don't think. I really don't think so. What did William Garcia say that was so bad? William Garcia said, serious question, Steve. Will smelling a blank from someone that is sick make us sick? William was deleted, but here's the thing. I actually heard a rumor about that. There was all this gross stuff out of China saying that it could pass with your fecal matter. I don't know the answer to that, but actually there was science out of China that said that that could be a thing. I don't know. It's the weirdest disease and thing in the world ever. Good evening, Stephen from Fairfield, Northern California. Southwest is not putting somebody in the middle seat. Okay, good, Gregory, because I've heard the airlines promising that. And if that's the case, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Phil, what is a flop on the river? Oh, see, Jeff is going to challenge Phil to some poker terminology, but the problem is Phil's sitting in front of the world's knowledge machine with YouTube and Bing and Google at his hands. I'll meet you tomorrow at the Aria if you want to confirm it's really me. Yeah, okay. But again, you got to email me. You're going to email me. I checked my email today. I didn't get any email. I'd meet with Phil. Maybe it's a burner account. That'd be a fun blog. But then I would drive to the Strip maybe for nothing. Nope, there won't be any fans. I don't think there's going to be fans in the seats. We got Go Flames Go. Go Canada, our home and native land. Not really a Flames fan. Hello, Steven and everyone else. Tori, what's your team? Shout out your team right here in the chat. We were all there this weekend, so COVID is the... Tom is a funny guy. I like Tom. I heard you should close the toilet seat, COVID air. I mean, I don't know. So, okay, here we go. I have a scoop, okay. Underwear is a mask, okay. So now we're just saying gibberish. Have you thought of selling your masks at the Strip, William says. You know, you can go out and you can put merchandise on the Strip, but you can't sell it because the minute you do, you're now peddling goods without a license, and they'll just take all of your goods and put you in jail. Also, well, they won't put you in jail if you're nice, and well, maybe they will, you don't know. Also, what they'll do, and by the way, if you guys subscribe during this time, if you think I'm worth it, that subscriber count is live. And if you guys do that, then that's cool. I appreciate that very, very much. But the thing is, there's people selling face masks for $3 on the Strip. And my wife's face masks are $25 for 2 with free shipping. But, you know, they're high quality. They're a nice item. You know, they're not garbage. And the $3 masks are not very nice. Not worth it. Okay, so not worth it to come here, Juice Loan, Jimmy says. You want to extrapolate and elaborate. If anybody wants to tell me about how bad Vegas is, if I see your chat, the only chats I see for sure are the super chats, but I'm trying to answer people when they don't super chat. If you guys want to say something, I'll go at you, respectfully debate you. Raiders not collecting third installment on season's tickets. Yeah, Cincinnati Kid, you might have said that earlier, or somebody said that earlier. So if you have Raiders season tickets, you had to buy a personal seat license. Personal seat license is not a Vegas idea, but it just gives you the right to buy the season tickets. So let's say there's, 8 home games plus the possibility of playoffs. They don't sell you playoff games early. Let's say there's 10 games because you're going to do 2 preseason games. 10 games. Great. You got 10 games going on, and you're supposed to buy those 10 games. If each ticket costs $200, that's $2,000. They were allowing people to do those in installments. Now they're not collecting the installments. That's a bad sign for the NFL. Please, guys, don't go to Disneyland, Williams says. Okay, definitely not Phil, LOL, but you should meet him anyways. Martin, I would meet a celebrity tomorrow on the Strip. The thing is, I went to the Strip today, incredibly just burnout zone for me if I just am constantly running around the Strip. I live about almost an hour round trip from the Strip. I rhymed and I do it all the time. Channel time. I have a few videos and about 20 more. Well, Minnesota girl is cool. She's been here in the chats before. So from the great state of Minnesota. Gotta say it like Jesse Ventura. Disney is opening on Thursday. It's not worth it is what I'm hearing. Yes, okay. Genetic material is found in fecal matter, but hasn't been proven to be able to spread. Well, there you go. Vegas Mooch is dropping the knowledge. I was there in June. And I had the best time. No crowds, easy to get at restaurants. Loved it. Go, people, go. Very good. The airlines won't make any money, unfortunately, without filling all the seats. Too much overhead. Well, that might be a bigger problem that we might have to deal with. It's a problem of, government agencies putting their money into getting the taxes from them, airport authorities collecting taxes from them, having to run a business that's on a razor thin kind of budget half the time, wherein if some business goes down in some city, like something terrible in terms of an attack, they could lose that line and they don't make the money that way. It's a bunch of stuff, man. Steven, I just came back from Las Vegas. It was amazing. Didn't mind the mask. Very nice, Roman. Okay, so here we go. They should buy a place at the Trump Tower. They're very inexpensive. Oh, look at Phil dropping his Trump laughs. I don't think you can own property at Trump Tower. You can buy a timeshare, but, whatever. What's the current hospital ICU beds at right now? I haven't looked, Clifford. I'm going to start doing those updates on the Mondays coming into the week, which would be good. So here we go. How big is the Bellagio's garden roof? It's pretty big. One thing I know about the garden roof at Bellagio is I hope they're still doing it. They were growing. They grow fresh garnish up there for the luxury restaurants inside. Whoa, Dan Shaver says we flew Allegiant to Vegas 2 weeks ago. It was about half full and cleaner than ever before. That's good. Now I wonder what Spirit Airlines is doing because they generally have older planes. Very good. Julio is a new subscriber. Thanks for being in the fray, Julio. I appreciate it. Okay, so we says, no, you can buy at the Trump. Okay, apparently you can. That's fine. I would buy a nice place for a good price, but I'm not in a position to do that kind of stuff. I'll be through on Vegas on Friday on my way to Zion. Hope to see you, Steve. That would be cool. You should drop me a line. You've been around forever and a half. Michelle had a great time in Vegas 2 weeks ago. If we don't support it and bring business in, we can never expect them to be the same as before. That's true. Hey, Steve, why aren't you doing live streams on the Strip, Ricky Tiki says. Well, here's the thing about that. Okay, I'm going to say this, and I know I'm losing out on subscribers. I'm sure of it. Okay, here's the deal. I go to the Strip 4 to 5,000 times over the course of 12 years. Then I start a YouTube channel. Okay, so for me, going to the Strip is not a big grand experience. CJ's daddy, hold on, we're going to talk about that too. Ricky Tiki asked a question. We'll get back to you, Ricky Tiki. People claiming breathing issues wearing a mask are like people claiming stomach aches wearing a seatbelt. To an extent, CJ's daddy, you may be correct. To another extent, there are always outliers that are people who have severe respiratory illnesses, okay? There are people with chronic asthma to the point where they can't run, okay? There are those people. So we can't discredit all of them. I'm not one of them. I don't like wearing the thing. The wife wishes she didn't have to wear the thing. And so there are those people that have those issues. So we can't really, then your gastro friend is a quack. No one is reporting it. It's the genetic materials. Okay, anyway, so we're going to get back to Ricky Tiki. So why am I not constantly wandering around the Strip? Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to get sued by anybody, okay? But what I'm thinking is going to the Strip all the time is just going to appear for me, for my channel, for this guy sitting in front of you, strike a pose, Vogue. It seems like a cash grab. Every time I do it, you guys get incredibly generous, and I feel bad because I'm not showing you anything new. You want to see what the Strip looks like, I totally dig it, and I totally understand. But the thing is, it's like I've seen it 4,000 or 5,000 times in my life. I calculated this. How many times did I go to work in a year versus how many years did I work out there on that Strip doing timeshare? And for you guys know what it looks like right now. You know what the Bellagio looks like. I would rather try to have a lot of substance and get better at this. And then when the Strip dies down, I'll go to the Strip because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. With the numbers going up and everybody cheers yesterday when they're at 450, today the number's at 865. Look at that. Boom, right? With the numbers going up, I'm thinking to myself, I know why it's happening. I blame all of you watching. I love all of you, but I blame you. It's not your fault. You don't even know you're asymptomatic as heck. You pass the screens. You don't have to go to the doctor. It's not your fault, man. It's a weird virus from parts unknown, a bat cave somewhere around the world. And so you come here, I come here. I bump into something that you touched, and even though I'm hand sanitizing and all that stuff, Don't matter. I come home, I spread it to my household. I go to the grocery store, I spread it to the grocery store. Eventually, some old person's going to get it, and I don't want to be responsible for that. So, what I'll do is I will just hold off until the numbers start to trend downward to a point where maybe they're back to 100 to 200 a day. Then I'll feel more confident that we're getting this herd immunity thing going on. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do what's best for your channel. Oh, no, Akoff, what's best for the channel is going to the strip and doing live streams and interviewing people and having this thing. That's what's best for the strip. But that's what's best for the strip, for the channel. That's not what's best for me or the people of Las Vegas or my lovely wife or my friends and family at the office. So Dell says, do it for us. Yeah, Dell, I know it's good for you guys, but it's bad for you guys if I spread something. So, you know, I'm between a rock and a hard place. I really am. The strip is a mess. Don't blame you at all, Akoff says. I was down there today. I had to film some stuff. I have a video I'm doing. It's you guys are going to hate me. You're going to tell me I'm a sellout. I had a sponsored video I had to do. And I had to go down. I had to do some of it on the strip because that's what I promised over a month and a half ago when they sent me the product. And so I have to do that by the 10th. So you'll see that launch by the 10th. Irvine Lover is here. During the pandemic, what's the best way to avoid touching your face? A beer in each hand. Oh, but that's fun. Oh, I love it, Irvine Lover. You just got to meditate on not touching your face. That was pretty funny. Some people are too selfish. I don't know about selfish. I just think that for me, okay, look, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys know this, but can somebody kick carry out, please? Moderators, kick carry out, not timeout, just banned from the channel. Thank you. Here's the thing. I talk. I'm a talker. I've been a talker. I don't know if I'm doing a good job for you, if I'm doing a bad job for you. I try to see this, try to talk about this, try to have my brain go at 1,000,000 miles an hour and ramp it up to 11 out of 10. And if I can do that on the cameras, maybe it's interesting enough for you guys. Maybe it is what it is. And why have the numbers been hanging at 489 for the last 10 minutes? It's so bizarre. It's so weird. But anyways, here we go. Stay safe. Gnome Sane, TPB, the Pirate Bay? Is that what that is? I don't know, Socks on a Duck. When I say TPB, I think of my piracy days back in the day. Arr, I didn't know I was a kid in Canada. You need to take care of you. How about cruising the strip? Vegas nightlife from the social distance of your car. Yeah, I mean, there's another blogger that does that. I don't want to take what he's doing and do it, you know, because he's good at it. That'd be Life in Las Vegas. He does that stuff. You guys might check it out. He does those I don't know how he makes his videos so damn smooth. When I do my video, it just looks like I'm, okay, guys, I have an old car. Plus, my car has to still get repaired. But I need the car for Thursday because I have something big I'm doing for the channel that you guys are going to like. The fact that you have asthma is a concern. The risk is too high. Oh, so I probably have high blood pressure and high blood sugar too because I am not in the shape I want to be in right now. iPro likes the green screen. Thank you so much, sir. The fact that you will Blackjack make an appearance? He's right underneath my feet, man. He's just sleeping. He's doing what he does. He's doing blackjack stuff. Is Carrie leaving? Okay, bye, Carrie. Vegas is still great, yeah, but it's not special right now. The thing that made Vegas special was meeting new people from all over. You meet them at the bar, the blackjack table, the pool clubs, and the party with new friends. Okay, Goichir, a highly respected person on the channel. As a matter of fact, you know what? Here, Goicher's a moderator. See, iPro, we will have more moderators than chatters. You called it. All right, Goicher's now a moderator. So here's the thing. Watch. I'm going to say something he's not going to like. He's going to ban everybody, including me somehow. I don't think that's possible. You can still go to the bars in Las Vegas. You can still play blackjack. You can still go to the pool. And you can still have a party in your room. You know, okay, so yeah, okay, there's your rebuttal from me, but you could still do all those things, man. You don't have to not go to the bar. You're going to come to Vegas, you're going to do everything. I posted a video today what the experience is like and how it's different, and it is different, but it's going to be different everywhere you go. Aaron Englund says herd immunity isn't going to get established by slowing the spread. I do 100% get what you want to avoid it. I really enjoy your other non-strip walks where you talk about the city. Yes, and I still do those videos. And Aaron is saying that I'm not helping the herd immunity. Well, okay, fair enough, right? Yeah, but we don't have to accentuate it and amplify things by putting ourselves in a precarious situation, okay? So that's a good point. That's a good point. I hear what you're saying, Aaron, but at the same time, by putting myself in that spot, it's just a rapid acceleration. And my concern is that people will get very sick and go and fill up the hospital beds and the ICUs. And when that happens, we are closed. It's done. It's finished. And that will be a Steve Sisolak call, not my call. Wow, Minnesota Girl is a Patreon. Thank you guys, Minnesota Girl. You get a wrench, even though you're not here all the time. My moderators, Patreon people, if you're on there, I won't know. Like, I sometimes I don't know. But if I know who you are, like, Mr. Jim Kentris, for example, you get to be a moderator on the channel. If you're cool on Patreon, you're cool with me. And somebody said, hey, man, you jerk. Oh, you know what? I gotta put somebody named Savage Gambler back. I think he got banned on the chats. I forgot to do that today. If you're watching Savage, I apologize. They said, "Hey man, you take money to make moderators happen." He apologized. I didn't think much of it. That's not the case. But if you're on the Patreon, I know you support me enough that you're not going to be like mean in the chats. Phil says, "I'm telling you, 70% needs to be infected before we can beat this virus or a vaccine comes." Phil says, yes, I agree, Phil. That's something we agree on. The world-class famous poker player. COVID is not like the flu. We don't know long-term damage. This is a good point, Martin. A good point. Water, the essence of all life. 4.5% of your body is made up of water. That's not true. It's more than that. It'll be your call when you're governor. I'll never be governor. I'll be trying to talk like Arnold too much. I don't think it would work out. Ricky Tiki, love the name. It sounds like Beavis, Tricky Ricky. Ricky Tiki, Tricky Ricky. Hey, Ricky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky. What level of Patreon do you have to be a moderator, Jerry? Pretty much any level. I mean, most people choose $5 or up because then you can actually see photos and stuff like that I post. Whoa, GT Boxer 1. Hi, Corey from Bon Voyage Auto Body, Santa Monica, California. I knew you were going to say that. Even before I saw what you were going to say, I knew what you were going to say, and I mind-readed you. Fireworks going on outside my house by Sahara Hotel. Fourth doesn't seem to want to stop. Man, there's a lot of patriotic people out there that were told not to do anything, and then they did everything. And everybody was real mad, man. Everybody. I know this is a nice lady that I know, and she actually had a hard time because people were just excessive up in San Francisco. I don't laugh at those people that didn't like them, but I just think it's great to see people so patriotic and so just like over the top about it, man. It's fun. Thank you, GT Boxer. I appreciate you very much. Phil went all in and lost. A vaccine will get us out of this, Mitchell says. It might not, Mitchell. That's another thing. It might not get us out of this. You see, because here's the thing. We might not have a vaccine that works for everybody. And that's what happens in life sometimes, Any UFO stuff going on in Vegas? Is there a U.S. Space Force going on out there? There's something called the Janet Terminal. It's just another something or other. I can't remember. It's just another non-something, just another normal aviation terminal. There's a bunch of stuff. You guys can go watch. There's a Bob Lazar video where he goes on the Joe Rogan Experience and he talks about it. But the Janet Terminal takes people up to Nellis Air Force Base, Area 51. And, it's a highly secured area. You don't want to go near it. If you get too close to it, you're going to be in big trouble. You're going to have a bad time. But in terms of Vegas stuff, I mean, there's always sightings everywhere you go. And the funny thing is, if you look at UFO sightings, they correlate with big disasters and big crazy things. So right now there's a bunch more sightings. It's very strange. Do my masks ship to Hogtown? The last two I tried, they came back to me. So I have problems shipping to Canada. It costs me a lot of money. I can send them USPS, I found out, with the tracking, but the shipping's like $15 to $25 as much as the masks. Have you seen a UFO? I've seen weird things in the sky over Las Vegas. I once looked up and I saw what looked like it was like a pill shape, and then I looked down and I looked up, and the pill shape had moved way too far for it to have been a normal aircraft. But that doesn't mean anything. It could have been anything. Unidentified flying objects just means something you can't identify flying in the sky. Ricky Tiki, I chose my name because I'm a novice close-up magician. Maybe you got to come out here, Tricky Ricky, and you're going to have the next big show. Steve and I have sent an email today. This event alone, shipping overseas is very expensive, almost as much as the masks, but God bless you for asking. I appreciate that you're trying to support the channel. I'm sorry. Last time I tried to send masks out to Canada and the UK, they came back to me. It sucked. Does a face shield work as good as a face mask? I don't think they do. I honestly don't, because you're sneezing and then it's falling down. That's my take on it. Robert is up here, my hawk from Seattle, Seahawks territory. Easy, Steve. Don't talk about UFOs. Many people don't like it, Martin says. I love y'all, but if you don't like it, it's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know why they wouldn't like it. I saw strange things on the strip today. I saw things, man. Strange things. What'd you see on the strip today, Kokomo? Come on, take me down to Kokomo. We'll get there faster if we take it slow. That's where we want to go. There you go. Tesla Gigawatt Company Gigawatt. Gigawatt. 1.21 gigawatts. Way to go, Vega. We go to Vegas 4 times a year. Wow, that's a lot of times, Minnesota girl. I love it. Yeah, you were in my chat I remember you were there up on Thanksgiving. I was all over the strip on Thanksgiving. I remember that. Security said face shields can be used instead of a mask. Oh yeah, they can, as long as you have a face covering. But the question is whether or not they're just as good. Gas masks are the best. Sure, Paul. Yes, I agree. And then you will look like you're here for, like, I don't know, you're here for the Fallout convention or something like that. It's a video game. Look it up. Okay. Let's talk about Godzilla. Okay. He said my people, like he's a gray, my people. Do you think the monorail will be running next year? I do think so, Scott, but we have to get to some kind of semblance. We have to get to some... Wow, look at that sub count. What the hell is it doing? Ugh, you make no sense, sub count, but I love you anyways. You got to kiss the sub count. Mwah! Thank you, sub count. I love UFOs. Who said that? I don't know, Ricky Ticky. This is Martin D. Martin D's pretty good in the chats, but he says that UFOs are something people don't like to hear about. I live next to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. We have spaceships here. You do. You have terrestrial ones, and now you have Tesla branded spaceships, SpaceX. I know. Fallout New Vegas is a kick butt game. It is a good game. What counties are outside of Vegas? You have Nye County, Lincoln County. I can't remember. If you drive to Pahrump, you're going to go to Nye County. That's why there was a program called Coast to Coast AM with Art Bell, and he would start the program out saying, live from the Kingdom of Nye. Well, that was Nye County where he was broadcasting. The strip is about people, always different. This is true, John, and there are people out there, but a reduced amount, especially on the weekdays. I went out there today. I was disappointed with the amount of people on the strip. Is the monorail at the airport running, the people mover? I imagine it has to be, Paul, because it's the only way to get people from point A to point B at the airport, but it might be at severely limited capacity. Let's get that biting cat back in here. Oh, the little one? No. We ain't doing that. I touched my face so many times in Vegas. Go look at my channel. We are funny. Oh, you got a channel. You got a blog channel. Everybody's a blogger nowadays. I love it. Good luck to you guys. I don't know. I don't even know anything. What do I know about blogging? Who is the new Art Bell? Is it George Norrie? I believe it's George Norrie. It's been George Norrie forever. Art Bell passed away. Rest in peace. I'm on the strip, and there's a lot of people out, Clifford. Maybe it was because I was down there at like 6 o'clock. That might be why. Greetings, Steve from Arizona. Arizona's here. Any news on Cirque Shows? Mark, no. We don't know what's going to happen yet. Nobody's talking about shows right now because there's no reason to. The shows can't run because they can't sell tickets, and they are not allowed to sell tickets and do performances. So there's no ideas about what's going on with the shows. So when Cirque comes back, I imagine there will be probably less shows. I know the ones with licensed music will be there. Most likely Michael Jackson and the Beatles' Love. Probably maybe the O Show, but I could see stuff like Zumanity not being around because those shows, they have too many shows. You don't want to have too many shows running, and then you lose money on all of your shows. I think people are unsubscribing and subscribing to see if the counter works. It certainly works, everybody. It certainly works. Martin D. I live in Pahrump. Art Bell was definitely entertaining. Stephen Campbell for governor. Who's in for the vote? Nobody should be. I would be a terrible governor. I would rule with an iron-clad sense of emotion. I'm a very emotional person. UNLV must be hurting from international students losing visas. I don't know how many international travelers they have. Whoa, Hunter Edward is here. Cucamonga. Cucamonga, that's one of them funny names Krusty the Clown said once. Cucamonga, Walla Walla, Washington. Thank you so much, Hunter. Hi, Steve. Steve B. here in the UK. Hello there, Governor. Freshen your drink. Thank you for being here, Steve B. TI is having their shows right now. We're buying tickets next week. No, they're not, Jerry. I mean, they'll sell you tickets. What, are they going to do Mystere? We're in phase 2 until July 31st, so you're not going to a show next week, Jerry. Don't buy the tickets. And if it's a timeshare presentation, you're not going to a show. It's not going to happen. Jerry, come on, man. Be reasonable here. Okay, Kokomo is at the Paris right now. I used to listen to that alien broadcast late at night to and from Vegas. Yeah, man, it's a huge broadcast. It goes around the world. Calgary, Jasper the Pool Bear is here. Steven, you can be mayor. You would be better than what's her name? Oh, Katy Perry. Mayor Kate. Oh, Carolyn Goodman. I don't know about that. She's pretty popular, even though she said some crazy stuff. Hello from New Mexico. Have you ever been to New Mexico? I've never been to the land of enchantment, although I hear your salsa is very green and red and very good. It's a little bit hot in Vegas. Yeah, it's 95 degrees right now. We'll have a low of 74, apparently. Wow. Max of 96. Well, that's actually cool. Steve, have you been inside the Raider Stadium yet? Oh, no, Mark. They don't allow riffraff like me to go in the Raider Stadium. I'll have to buy a ticket like everybody else. Although I reached out to them when they were just building it, and they were not interested in talking to me. They take you, oh, yeah, we'll call you. No. Hey, Bill, you going to call that guy? No, Ted. We're not calling that guy. He's not ESPN. He doesn't have Disney backing him. Yeah, they don't care about us. Steven needs a podcast. Thanks for the heads up and saving me money. Yeah, don't do it, Jerry. So the rules are phase 2, no live ticketed shows. So even if they sold you a ticket, you're just going to have to get your money refunded later. I don't want you to have to wait for your credit card to be refunded. It doesn't make any sense. William Garcia wants to vote for Yeezy to be president in 2020. Do you think we can recover from this? Of course, Shaolin Nomad. Wow, you are very zen. Of course we can. You absolutely know we can. But it's going to take time, and it's going to take time. It's like, it's not, I'm thinking of, for some reason I got the George Harrison song, it's going to take money, a whole lot of spending money. No, it's going to take time and spending money to make it right. But it will take time. The Black Hole, land of entrapment. No, it's enchantment, not entrapment. What kind of crazy land would that be? No, Phil, I don't know if you got timed out for that. That's crazy. Well, I don't know. We just want to make sure the chat's more PG, so excessive cursing sometimes triggers the mods to go into sentry mode. Stop cursing. They start shooting at you. Not really. Seriously, got timed out? Yeah, okay. Do you ship your masks to APO? Well, yes, that one I can do, Mally, because I had one from Guam today, and for some reason, I'm like, okay, Guam. Great, it's Guam. And I had to put a customs information, but APO addresses actually are handled just like addresses in this country. If you're not familiar, APO are just, they're actually overseas post office boxes that the U.S. Mail runs. So I have no problem doing that. I think it just is the regular mail rates, believe it or not. Chula Vista and Rosarito loves this channel. I like Chula Vista and Rosarito too. Ever catch Andrew Dice Clay doing stand-up? Oh my God, we were supposed to go, and then the Rona, and then it shut us down because he's always at the Tropicana. Hickory dickory dock. Lots of things rhyme with that, and it's all very not safe for YouTube. Who wants to poke a dead alien with me? Socks at a duck. There was a couple of YouTubers last year that when they were going to do the Raid Area 51, they ended up in prison. They were from overseas. They did not. Yeah. So Brandon says, nah, Vegas sucks. Well, that's not much of an argument. Here, I'll debate you. Vegas doesn't suck. There's millions of people that come here still, and that's proof that your opinion is not the majority of the opinion, but does not suck. Vegas is a great town. Lots of things to do, lots of places to go. Lots of opportunity for business. Whoa, Shoejack just became a Patreon. I got to fix my credits tomorrow because apparently you guys are doing the Patreon thing, and I really appreciate you guys. So let's see what we got here. I got Shoejack Moy. That would be you. You are a patron. Look at that. Now, if you quit the Patreon, you're not a moderator anymore. So don't go quitting on me right now. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Wow, we got Eric Sandoval, Minnesota Girl. This is the people that have joined Patreon in the last, what the hell? Wow. Shoejack, Eric, Minnesota Girl, Heidi Cole, KMA Seahawks, that was an hour ago. Mama D, that was 7 hours ago. Yesterday we had Thomas Rudd, Kama M, Jerry Arriaga, John Procius, Robert Jimenez was on Saturday, Jeff DeStrump, Debbie Franzio. I got a lot of these. Thank you guys. It's overwhelmingly crazy that you support the Patreon, and I hope I can keep the good content up for you. Steve, we appreciate all you do. Your info, energy, and time you give to this great city is awesome. Singer in Las Vegas, Patrick Mahoney. Patrick, are you an entertainer? Do you want to do an interview with me? Would you like to tell people about cool stuff that you've seen in Las Vegas? Because if that's the case, right up somewhere there, we have an email, and you can email me, and maybe you get your name out if you're looking for some publicity. But if you have any interesting stories, we can chat. It'd be fun to bring the people. Wouldn't you guys in the channel want to hear what an entertainer has to say about Vegas right now? Wouldn't that be cool? What do I do with all the super chats and Patreon money? Pay my bills. None of your business. But I still have bills to pay. I have to pay rent, and I have to pay for car insurance, and I have to send money to the Philippines, and I have to feed my family, and I have to fix my credit. I have to do a lot of things, just like you. And my job doesn't pay very well right now because advertising sucks. Vegas Mooch, wow, thank you so much. I'm 10.99. My day job does not pay like a regular hourly. And Eric, I just subscribed on Patreon. Love the content. You are right, Eric. 80s Warrior, holy crow. 80s movie one-liner. The dream is always the same. Instead of going home, I go to the neighbors. Ooh, man, I'm not an 80s warrior like you. Is it the Goonies? I don't know. I'll just get it right. It was Little Monsters with that Fred Savage kid. I don't know, man. You tell me. Wow, you guys are very nice. I have watched you forever, Minnesota. You have. Patrick Mahomes, 10-year, 500. Whoa, that's a big contract, man. They must want him. He is there. He is their anchor in Kansas City until he's not any good and they turn on him. That's what they usually do. I always get so defensive over money. Phil, it's none of your business, okay? What does a millionaire poker player do with his money? You want to be critical? No, I get defensive because where I come from in my culture in Canada, it's incredibly rude to ask that. You don't have somebody come over at the dinner table who's a man of means and goes, so, how much did you make last year? I don't even know you. You're just a guy on a YouTube channel, but hey, why don't you tell me what you're doing with your income? I'm spending it on hand sanitizer, dummy. No, I mean, seriously. Okay. Anyways, what's the 80s Warriors answer? We got to get that answer. I don't know what the answer is. Okay, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, you always get so defensive. I'm trying to see if he gave us the answer. I don't have the answer. Warriors come out to play. Is that really what it is? Okay. Okay. Money. You know what? This guy's done. You're gone. See you later, Phil. It was nice knowing you. I'm tired tonight, but thanks. 80s Warrior. Yeah, Phil's gone. I got tired of that guy. I'm sorry. He's just joshing everybody that he's the real guy, and then he starts being rude to me. Irvine Lover 1. Steven, do you still have some masks that you got stuck with from customers that never paid? If so, let me know, and I'll take some off your hands, Kay. Well, I mean, you can order the masks. She makes them on demand. It takes a few days. Risky Business. Man, that's such an obscure reference. Thank you, Irvine Lover 1. I mean, yeah, I have a stack. These people never paid. These masks are not made. So this is a stack of stuff that was not paid for. Yeah. And I invoice them and they never pay, you know. Best cheap eats at the Strip. Probably for me, it's Ocean's 1. I think Ocean's 1 is really good. So that's good. Jimmy, will you ever live stream on the Strip? I will. I used to do it like 3 times a week. But I already explained this a while back. Start on a small side. Mayor first, then moving on up. Governor. There you go. Good job, Stephen. Thank you, Gregory. I appreciate it. I know. Yeah, that's the real Phil. Hey, I'm Spartacus. I'm Spartacus in a Tony Curtis voice, right? Hey, what movie was that from? I just gave you the title, for God's sakes. Didn't you take a lot of pictures of the Strip during lockdown event alone? I actually did a documentary thing to the best of my ability. It's so stupid. Let's see if we go to YouTube and I type it in Las Vegas. My internet connection on my download is stupid slow right now. CenturyLink, you hate me. So it's called Las Vegas, closed for business, open for hope. And I'll post it in here. Closed for business, open for hope. I thought it was a clever title. Anyways, yeah, I can't even find it. Closed for business, open for hope. And I did 30 minutes, and I filmed a bunch of footage down there. Here it is. It's got 121,000 views. And I can do that. You guys can watch that if you guys want to. You get incredibly bored. But I did a whole thing with editing and stuff like that. I have a lot of photos of the lockdown. Of course I do, yeah. So, although I fell for it, yeah, everybody fell for it, right? Yeah. So, I've already ordered for masks. The masks rock. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Irvine. I appreciate it. Steve, it's okay. We got rid of him. I would have got rid of him way before. I let people get enough rope to hang themselves with. What can I say? You've been eliminated. You've been terminated. You're done. Vegas is still alive. There you go. Can you please talk at casino comps? John Boy is really into the casino comps. He's been asking me about coupons and comps for a while. So here's the thing, man. I don't know what they're doing in terms of free stuff right now. I mean, the casinos are always giving comps out if you gamble and if you game, and some of them will have different things that they do. Of course, different programs and rewards. But right now, they're just trying to drive people here with cheap room rates, and I think that's replaced a lot of the coupons and things like that. So I don't see that we're going to be having any kind of big promotions. Vegas.com often has promotions. You can use my link if you're going to book it, but some people don't get certain discounts there. Like there's no AAA discount, for example. But it's notleavinglasvegas.com/Vegas baby. So you can do that. Watching your videos has helped me do so much with this vacation, and Viva Las Vegas, baby. Thank you, Kokomo. I appreciate it. So what's your biggest fear for Vegas right now? What will hurt it the most, and what will help it the most? Well, I think hurting it the most is, okay, so here's the thing, right? Hurting it the most is people going out and saying crazy things about shutting down and scaring the hell out of people. And I imagine that the hotels probably had some cancellations because we all got so negative as a YouTube community. And I think that what will help it the most is the YouTube community trying to preach and practice social distancing, wearing face masks, and being clean and cleanliness, and explaining to people what they're in for when they get here so they have a better idea of it. Unfortunately, that's not what drives clicks to websites. I would get a ton of subscribers right now if my thing said, Vegas is closing in 3 days and I have proof, and everybody will come in and subscribe, but I don't have proof. Born of Metal, man, you've been here. You can't kill the metal. The metal will always live on. Waiting for October. Thanks for keeping me up to date. Of course, Born of Metal, you're awesome for being here. We got another 15 minutes on this live stream because I have to use the little boys' room so bad it's not even funny. And don't even say stop in the middle of the stream. I will not do it. Caesar's comp's much more generous than M Life. Don't need to gamble as much to get comped rooms at Caesar's. So there's some good tips for you. Some good tips for you guys. This man does a fantastic Arnold. I don't think it sounds very good, but I've never heard myself do my own impression because I'm afraid of listening to it. Wow, look at all the mods. I have more mods than viewers. Hello. Worst channel ever. That's my comic book guy impression. You whippersnappers don't know what that's all about. Did you hear about Mike Maduso rant? No, I don't even know who Mike Meduso is. Is he a Vegas YouTuber? I doubt it. Let's see. Search Google for Mike Meduso. Mike Meduso blows up at perceived World Series slow roll. Michael Meduso is an American professional poker player residing in Henderson, Nevada. Is that the guy that said we should recall the mayor? Anyways, I did not hear that. Get the M Life card. Just got 4 totally free nights at Aria. Socks on a Duck is ballin' at the Aria. Hey, not to be pimping out channels, but here's my silly one, but my husband has his. Very nice. It's from The Simpsons, of course. Have you ever heard of... Depends. No, Paul, we're not doing that. I just gotta take better care of myself. Are hotels hiring EMTs? Well, I don't know if the hotels hire them. I think they contract a lot of that work out. But yeah, I hope you would know that they always need those things. Oh, look who it is. Come here, dude. Oh man, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a big crash. It's gonna be terrible. Irvine lover, thank you. Oh, oh my God, you guys don't even know the half of it. Look at this thing. Okay, there you go. That's what it is. That is what it is. Best bathrooms on the Strip. I like the bathrooms at, where do they have nice bathrooms? Paris has good partition bathrooms. I think they're good. Planet Hollywood Towers by Westgate, or the Alara as it's now known, they have good bathrooms with giant partitions. Diana LV heard the Mirage to open in August 6th. May just be a rumor. I don't think so, Diana LV. I have heard from some people at that property, not Mirage, but at MGM. It's probably going to be middle of August. I don't want to say why because it's a really bad thing and I can't prove it. So if I can't prove the really bad thing, I'm not going to say it. I need proof to tell you why. But they're probably not going to open until the middle of August. Paul, thank you so much. And also thank you, Diana. I appreciate you. This is a giant cat, isn't it? Let Blackjack man the stream while you go to the bathroom. Are you going to be purring into the mic? Hold on, Blackjack. Do it. I don't know if you guys could hear that, if that resonated enough. It's actually got to be this part of the mic. Hold on. Pervision, I love it. My gosh. Steven, I have house guests tonight from out of town, and they are loving your live stream. Well, tell them to subscribe. Get out their phones and do it. Do it now. Come on. Oh, you're clawing me. You're too sharp, dude. Stop it. Is Adventure Dome open? Yes, they are totally open. Absolutely. This guy's fat. He doesn't even care. Just abuse me a little bit, Daddy. Just do me a little bit. So give me the foods, man. That's what I came in here for. We can hear it. Thanks, Paul. Looks like you're wrestling with a bear or a puma. Look at him looking at the Bellagio. Wow, look at the Bellagio, Blackjack. Isn't it amazing? Oh, what's that over there? What's going on? Man, that's a pretty cat. You're a beautiful Blackjack. I'm so glad I have a 1080p stream, so now you guys can see Blackjack in all of its glory. 25-pound cat. Steve, my friend in Vegas, owns a realty company and told me today the Luxor will most likely be torn down. Said it was outdated and the structure wasn't really built right. Complete teardown. I don't know about that. Okay, he wants to go because he thinks there's food over there. I don't know about that. That's an interesting one. I talked about that rumor on the channel, so we'll see how that goes. Have Caroline fill in while you take a break. She's making masks. Good players cards anywhere you play. The offers fill up. The flyers will stuff in your mailboxes. This is true. Yeah, you could sign up. You don't even have to play. They'll sometimes send you offers just to get you coming back. Are the circus acts happening now? That I don't know. That I don't think would be happening. I could be wrong, and I hope I am. Is the Silverton open? It sure is. NW Traveler. I posted some really good photos from inside the Silverton by the Bass Pro Shops just on Saturday last week. Or it was Friday. It was on a Friday. And I posted those on the Facebook group. Whew, Cosmo has always competed with me. It was just there last week. Pick up at the airport by Cosmo SUV. I win big and lose bigger. They love me. Yeah, that's how Vegas was built, my friends. Yes, it is. Steven, did Flight 342 land yet? I don't get the reference, Martin. I'm over it. I'm sorry. What's Flight 342? Is that airplane? I'm not even sure. Is the cat that ate Roy? Oh, too soon. Maybe it was too soon. I don't know. It's not that funny. I know I was there when you streamed about it. How would their theme a black pyramid? Maybe aliens theme some sort of sort. I don't know. You could invert it. No, you can't invert it. You'd have to basically rip out down the building. And I have heard some rumors that there is some structural damage to that place. Put a video on while you go to the bathroom. We're not doing that. Steve, does skipping the ads on your videos impact your total revenue? Of course it does. Yeah, when you skip the ads, they don't pay. I let Caroline co-host the live stream. Yes, she is great on camera. I agree. Update on my blue rock. Where's the blue rock? Hold on, I got a blue rock. Hold on, everybody. Worst live streamer ever. It's right here. Just on the back end of my desk. There's the blue rock. It says be kind. And it doesn't work on camera. Look at me. I have the all-seeing eye of the Bellagio. Trust me, it's a blue rock, and you can't see it. Oh my God, that's the most trippiest thing in the world. I feel like I'm at the EDC, and I took something that somebody said, trust me, I'm a doctor. All right, J Mac, I'll be in Vegas Friday through Sunday. Very cool. Sherry Johnson, thank you guys so much. Oh my God. Wow, that was a weird blue rock, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Looks weird, the blue rock. Yeah, it doesn't work because it's a green screen and that's a color of green. So it actually gets rid of my face. Oh God, that's terrible. It looks cool, actually. Kind of cool. Oh my God, how's the strip when it's 110 degrees? It's hot. It's warm. Sucks. Right, it's fine. You can stay in the shade. Drink plenty of water. Wear your sunscreen. Wear your face mask. Well, when you're outside and you're not in a big group of people, you're fine to take that off. Turn Luxor into a water park. Would be fun. You could turn it into a giant indoor basketball stadium or some arena or something like that. Airplane movie one-liners. I've only seen Airplane one time. I don't even remember it that well. Please do a review of Alien Jerky Hotel. Is there a hotel? You're talking about the little alien in Rachel, Nevada? Maybe someday. Maybe when the channel's very, very big and people will tolerate very off-topic things. I see YouTubers sometimes do very off-topic things. It's very bad. You guys come here for one specific thing. You had one job and you didn't do it, you know? So you have to do really, really well. Has the big screen at Resorts World been turned on yet? Yeah, I mean, they've turned it on to test it. It's not up. Shirley, you must be joking. I am not joking, and don't call me Shirley. It's been turned on to test it. We actually saw it on a live stream once. Sherry is back again. My God, is EDC still happening? I wouldn't put money on the EDC happening. I said that last night. I would imagine they're going to do just some other kind of virtual event. Thank you, Sherry Johnson. You guys are great. Ooh, my crushed ice finally melted. I can drink the water. Grasshoppers? Nope, no grasshoppers. We won't have them this year. If we haven't had them yet, you're not going to have them like last year. Stay inside and play the slots all day. The heat on the strip feels like being in a choppa. Oh, I see what you're doing, iPro. I got you. Okay, we got Sherry. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks, Sherry. Is the Sphere still being built or are they putting it on hold? It's been put on hold. I don't know if construction's restarted. I imagine it will be built. It's not going to hold forever. RB3 is showing a bunch of emojis of footballs and basketballs and stuff. How's the Raiders Stadium looking? It's like 98% done. It's pretty much finished. They need to be finished by this month, and they are done pretty much. They said they could play professional sports there. They turned on the torch, the Al Davis Memorial torch, to test it, and I had a photo that somebody sent me of that, which was cool. And then you can see they did a blackout inside, which is where they would have an emergency kind of a situation where they show what would happen and how the stadium would look if something happened. Steve, I told you before, my buddy is a drummer in Blue Man Group and told me it's scheduled to start September 4th. I know that's what will happen. Okay, that's cool. Well, why don't I interview your buddy? He should probably he should contact me. I'd love to see a Blue Man Group guy on my channel. It'd be fun, man. It'd be fun as long as I don't have a blue screen. Then he would disappear into the background. Haha. Yeah, I know. I would love to interview some entertainers in Las Vegas. I've said it before. What's a good affordable restaurant with a nice strip view? You can go to Panovino. That's actually, you're never going to think about going there. It's on Sunset and it overlooks the airport and the entire strip. And it's actually pretty affordable. It's not a bad place. I support Papple. Thank you, Shoejack. I appreciate it. Was there in August every day, at least 110 for the whole week. Just swim during the day and the strip sun starts to go down. This is true. Rumors are flying around about Vegas closing. They are, Dave. They are. I mean, look, we'll keep you updated. Only a few people will ever know that kind of stuff. I lived in Las Vegas from 1994 to 2005, so I was there on 9/11. The airline traffic was closed for at least a week, so people were walking a bit, but not busy at all. This is true. This is what happened, and it's not that bad now. You know, it was worse then. Can we do a Vegas quantum leap on your green screen? I don't know. Quantum Leap. We could put an old-fashioned Vegas pickup. We could actually do that. So old Vegas photos. Let's try that while we're on the stream just to say we did. That would be kind of fun, I guess, wouldn't it? So we'll just do that and we'll see what we can do. But so the problem with the old Vegas photos, you're never going to get them in large format size. That's a bummer. So yeah, and I like the old pictures of Las Vegas. They're vintage Vegas. And that might be a cool one. Ooh, that's some pretty looking stuff. We'll see how that one goes. And you guys will see old Vegas right now. And we will do this right now. And I will do this right now for the last few minutes while I'm on here. And I appreciate you guys bearing with me while I try these wacky funhouse experiments. Because this one here I'll actually have to resize. You guys won't even see what it looks like until I do it. Oh, look at that. It's not sized right. But look at that. Now I'm in old-timey Vegas, everybody. I hope you guys like that. That's some cool stuff right there. I remember the old TV show Vegas with Dan Tana. Yep, then they remade it. I don't know if it's any good. Vegas won't be shut down again. We need to recover. This is true. I just joined the Patreon. That's very cool. Yeah. Wow, we got a lot of people coming in. A ton of people coming in for whatever reason. Is the Bellagio chocolate store open, fountain store open? I think it's open. I haven't been that place in the Bellagio in a while. Oh, that's very cool. I appreciate it. Here, so many chats going on, and half of you guys aren't even chatting with me right now. So I got the old strip in the background, and there you go. Stop drinking water. You don't need the bathroom. Yes, you do. Water is the essence of all life. Makes up 932% of our body, don't you know? All right, guys, you guys are great. Yes, this is from the old vintage Vegas era. Maybe I'll throw up some of this stuff. You guys will appreciate that. I like that. It's some classiness. Best 18-hole golf course, decent price. Ooh, man, I heard, I don't know if it's 18 holes, but I know Angel Park is very good. It's a TPC Summerlin course. I'm not sure. Yeah, but back in the days, there was no color. Like, we weren't even in color back in the day. I hypothesize. I don't want colorized photos. I don't like colorized photos, guys. It's not my way I roll. It's not my thing. Okay. Hello, buddy. Late to the party. How are the debates going? I didn't really have any debates. I thought some people will come in here and try to troll me pretty hard. So it didn't happen. I guess everybody agrees, you know, and I thought it was going to be interesting, bombastic, over the top, fantastic, fireworks everywhere. You know, we got the arguing with me. I'm governor of the world. California is just tip of the iceberg. Nobody did that. Nobody argued. So that was fun. I love the Quantum Leap. There you go. That's the Quantum Leap. I remember the show, Scott Baio. There you go. No, Scott Bakula. See what I did there? Keeping you on your tippity toes. Very cool. Coming to Vegas in August. How about some vintage Vegas backgrounds for Throwback Thursdays? Maybe we could do them on Thursdays. That'll be fun. But we got one here on Totally Tubular Tuesdays. Thumbs up, everyone. Now, is Elon's tunnel happening? The tunnel has already completed his 3. They've already finished the boring company finished the construction, and looks like it will get out to the Wynn at some point, and then maybe even Resorts World. That would be good. Old Fremont Street. I picture Sean Connery driving on it. Diamonds are forever. Miss Moneypenny. Hello, Miss Moneypenny. I'm James Bond. Okay, Steven is great. Okay, yeah, don't give me a giant ego. Wynn has great bathrooms on the Strip. I was wondering, is Chumley's Candy Shop Boulevard open? It's open. You got to go there. It's reduced hours, but I think pretty much everything in that container thing they built down by the pawn shop is open. We love you, Steve. Thank you guys so much. My driver from Cosmo told me he had a concierge passed away from CV. They're not telling you guys. I'm not saying that happened at Cosmo because I don't want to be sued into oblivion, but they're not telling you the whole story on anything. They're private companies that are but they're public, but they're so private, you know, they're not supposed to do that. All right. You guys are great. You're awesome people. We got to say thank you to everybody who was awesome. All of my level 1s are the people watching and chatting. Level 2s are the mods. They can also be level 3s or level 4s. Level 3 local Las Vegans are the people who are able to pitch in. And level 4s are the Patreons who pitched in. Oh my God, you're all beautiful. We got to thank Mr. Classic TV 1980, Okerlund, Desiree Ordonez, Shujak, Shine, Eventolone, Brianna Drag Queen Slots, Gregory Nemisek, Dan Shaver, CJ's Daddy, Irvine Lover 1, GT Boxer 1, Robert Jimenez, Hunter Edward, Shujak Shine again, Vegas Mooch, Eric Sandoval, 80s Warrior, Irvine Lover 1, Born of Metal, Irvine Lover 1, Diana LV, Paul T, J Mac, Sherry Johnson. That's who we're going to thank here. I know you guys are great, and I love you all for being here with me. I'm going to go do some stuff that doesn't involve sitting in front of a computer, take these things out of my eyes because they get very dry. And you guys are great. Thank you guys. So stay tuned for another video tomorrow, mañana. We will do a realtor video, but my realtor videos are a little bit different than some of the other ones you might see on YouTube. Mine are just straightly real to the point. It's not sugar-coated. That's the truth on the channel. We talked to my friend Josh about what's it like seeing homes during coronavirus. What is the properties going to be, and should we be scared? I am a Patreon now. I know you are, man. I already made you a mod, buddy. You guys are great. Whoa, 3, 2, 1 clicks. You keep doing that. I got to read my whole list over again. We're going to go because I got to go. I love y'all. You guys are my brothers and sisters from other mothers in different nations. What a weird thing. Clickbait. No, Martin, you don't like it? I tried to get a debate going. Nobody debated me. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta say 3, 2, 1, click. Would you like click? I'm gonna make clicks happen all over the world. Everybody clicks for Arnold. Arnold is great. Okay, see, I'm getting better at doing it. Martin D was timed out. Oh man, it had to end that way. 3, 2, 1, click. Thank you for being here. I love y'all. Bye.